like Osa are to be respected in society. Until every black person is like Osa, you will all be failures. Because when we bring in people from, let's say, Ethiopia, Nigeria, all those people, they come over, they have a plan, they graduate college, they make a shitload of money, and they do better than white people. So if we're more racist in America now than we've ever been, why do black people all over the world come here and do fucking better than everybody? It's because you're all fucking lazy and you're fucking victims. And by the way, not your fault. You were taught to be this way since your childhood. And I'm here to help you. Don't worry. And by the way, everything I said, a fact, you can look it up. It's not my emotion. Get fucked.
What's up, Osa? Ham owes me $1,000 from a bet about 5 months ago. He's been on for the app. So to all the black women that he just vilified, every time you talk to him, tell him to pay me my money. Also, I will bet that same $1,000 that you can't provide a source to back up anything that you just said. Nothing. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to talk about the violent crime that we see within the white community happening at disproportionate rates that's on a steady increase since 2010. I want to talk about the depression that we see in the mental health in white men that seem to be jumping off of tall buildings and taking shitloads of pills and driving down the street with their families in a car off of cliffs. Also, would like to talk about how white women are stealing, are the number one demographic to steal in America. I want to talk about how white men make up 97% of mass pupils, how they make up 78% of rapists in America. Let's see, what other stats do we have? There's not a violent crime statistic that we see in America that is led by black people, even when it comes to unaliving, that white people lead in that too as of 2022. The violence that we see within this community is something that has to be talked about, something we must talk about. Like, we can sit here and talk about black people all day, but at the end of the day, when it comes to music, right, that 70% of music is consumed by white people. Also, this is probably what leads to the mass pew-pewings, because black people just describe the environments in which we live, whereas white people go and carry out those heinous assassinations that they see in Call of Duty. I think that's absolutely disgusting. Lastly, the number one threat to American democracy isn't black men, black people as a whole. It's whiteness and white supremacy. So at the end of the day, Ham, pay me my money or make a bet and show me and substantiate anything that you said. Bet the $1,000 you owe me, Ham, or pay me my money. You got two options. It's really that simple.
Oh, so I'm just here to mod and have a conversation. I said what I had to say. You can take my time.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to swap you out because there's a whole bunch of people in the guest request. You can re-request if you like, but there's a shit ton of people in there. And for the people who are in there, trust me, I will get to all of you. Trust me, I got y'all.
Osa, your background, and I keep coming back to it, talks about white supremacy and fear. The disgusting display of this white man on this panel, all he is doing is regurgitating white supremacist rhetoric. That rhetoric is simple. The rhetoric of white supremacy is that white people believe that they are superior humans. So they believe, irrespective of what Liv said, that their culture is better. They believe that their women are better. Everything that he said comes directly from the white supremacist playbook, and you allow it. When he just sat here and said 1% of criminality, that means 99% of Black people have no criminality. Yet he wants to focus on 1%. Why? Because it allows him to feel superior. When the truth is white men commit more crimes. So everything that he sat here and said is directly from the playbook. 18% of Black people live in poverty. That means 72% do not. Yet he wants to focus on the 18%. Why? Because white supremacists taught that. So, it doesn't matter how many degrees and how much education Black people have or Black women have. That's not the focus of white supremacy. The focus of white supremacy is no matter how good Black people are, we're going to continue to put Black people down in order to feel better about our own failings.